Lesson 137. A Pleasant Dream. Listen to the tape, then answer this question. What would Julie like to do if she had the money?
Are you doing the football pools, Brian?
Yes, I've nearly finished, Julie. I'm sure we'll win something this week.
You always say that, but we never win anything. What will you do if you win a lot of money?
If I win a lot of money, I'll buy you a mink coat.
I don't want a mink coat. I want to see the world.
All right. If we win a lot of money, we'll travel round the world and we'll stay at the best hotels. Then we'll return home and buy a big house in the country. We'll have a beautiful garden and...
But if we spend all that money, we'll be poor again. What'll we do then?
If we spend all the money, we'll try and win the football pools again.
It's a pleasant dream, but everything depends on if.
Lesson 139. Is that you, John? Listen to the tape, then answer this question. Which John Smith does Graham Turner think he is talking to? Is that you, John?
Yes, speaking.
Tell Mary we'll be late for dinner this evening.
I'm afraid I don't understand.
Hasn't Mary told you? She invited Charlotte and me to dinner this evening. I said I would be at your house at 6 o'clock, but the boss wants me to do some extra work. I'll have to stay at the office. I don't know when I'll finish. Oh, and by the way, my wife wants to know if Mary needs any help.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That is John Smith, isn't it?
Yes, I'm John Smith.
You are John Smith, the engineer, aren't you?
That's right.
You work for the Overseas Engineering Company, don't you?
No, I don't. I'm John Smith, the telephone engineer, and I'm repairing your telephone line.
Lesson 141. Sally's first train ride. Listen to the tape, then answer this question. Why was the mother embarrassed?
Last week, my 4-year-old daughter, Sally, was invited to a children's party. I decided to take her by train. Sally was very excited because she had never traveled on a train before. She sat near the window and asked questions about everything she saw. Suddenly, a middle-aged lady got on the train and sat opposite Sally. "Hello, little girl," she said. Sally did not answer, but looked at her curiously. The lady was dressed in a blue coat and a large, funny hat. After the train had left the station, the lady opened her handbag and took out her powder compact. She then began to make up her face. Why are you doing that? Sally asked. To make myself beautiful, the lady answered. She put away her compact and smiled kindly. But you are still ugly, Sally said. Sally was amused, but I was very embarrassed.
Lesson 143. A Walk Through the Woods. Listen to the tape, then answer this question. What was so funny about the words on the sign? I live in a very old town which is surrounded by beautiful woods. It is a famous beauty spot. On Sundays, hundreds of people come from the city to see our town and to walk through the woods. Visitors have been asked to keep the woods clean and tidy. Litter baskets have been placed under the trees, but people still throw their rubbish everywhere. Last Wednesday, I went for a walk in the woods. What I saw made me very sad. I counted 7 old cars and 3 old refrigerators. The litter baskets were empty, and the ground was covered with pieces of paper, cigarette ends, old tires, empty bottles, and rusty tins. Among the rubbish, I found a sign which said, "Anyone who leaves litter in these woods will be prosecuted."